Greetings, welcome to this moment, welcome to the mat, to your practice, and continued Happy New Year to all of you from my new home. Things are still landing in place. There may be some books in the way today, but here we are, present for practice on this day, present for our body minds. Invite you to take any comfortable seat and maybe lift yourself up even a little higher than you think you need to, so that you're really lifted in the hips and the legs fully rest on the earth, so your groin muscles can stay relaxed. And then give a little press down into your seat, into your thighs, and lift your heart up, your head up to the sky. And let your spine float back in space. Feel how you are held and supported by the earth. Your body of earth, whole, perfect, beautiful, healing, renewing, ever-changing. And notice the sky breathing your body of earth. Tune in for a moment to the sensation of breath coming in the nostrils if you can, of course, the mouth as needed. And let the breath be long and slow, deep and full. Follow the breath, the length of your spine, from sky to earth, and from earth to sky. Let's move through the body with some breath awareness, if you will. Bring your awareness into your left big toe. Imagine, even if you will, that you could breathe down into that toe and then back up from that toe. Allow awareness and breath to spread out there through all of the left foot toes. Feel the left sole of your foot. And the top of the left foot. Left heel. Bring breath awareness down into the entirety of your foot and back up through the leg. Bring more awareness now into your ankle. Any sensations there, points of contact. Breath awareness up that lower left leg. And through the knee. Notice any sensations in the left knee. Continue to expand breath awareness up into the left thigh. Breathing down into the toes, back up through the leg, breath awareness into the entirety of the left leg. And then slide the awareness over to the right side, right big toe. Breath awareness out into all of the right toes and any sensations that are present there. Breath awareness into the sole of the foot. and the top of the right foot. Imagine you're breathing down into that foot. Sense your heel. Breath awareness up into the ankle. Breathful awareness up into your calf, your shin, the lower leg. Breath awareness into the right knee. And slide that awareness up into the thigh. Any sensations in the thigh, the connection of your hands to your legs, maybe your legs to what supports them. Breath awareness down through both legs and feet and back up. Breathful awareness into your sits bones, the pelvic bowl, the connection of your body to the earth. Breath awareness into the area of the genitals. Breath awareness into the area of the sacrum, the big bone at the base of your spine. And breathful awareness into your lower belly. Notice the low belly soften and expand as you inhale and fill up. And the lower belly draw up and in a bit as you exhale, especially at the bottom of that exhale. And again, notice any sensations that come with this. Let that breath awareness rise up into the diaphragm, the full circumference of the diaphragm and the lower ribs. See if you can sense into the expansion and then the lift and contraction of the diaphragm with the inhale and the exhale. Breath awareness up into the heart center. Breathe your heart and full circumference around the heart, the full circumference of the upper chest, ribs, lungs. Again, feel that movement of breath and how it expands and contracts, rising and falling through the chest. And draw that breathful awareness up the spine, into the neck. Down and out through the neck, into the shoulders, melting down through the shoulders. Breathful awareness through the left arm, left elbow, left wrist. Sense your left thumb. Expand the awareness out through all of the fingers. Breath awareness into the left palm and the back of the hand. Breath awareness through the whole left hand and arm. Noticing any sensations, points of connection. Breath awareness back up that arm through the shoulder into the neck, and as you exhale next, bringing breath awareness into left shoulder, melting down the arm, the right shoulder, down the right arm, feeling that upper arm, awareness into the elbow, the lower arm, breathful awareness into your wrist, your thumb, Let the awareness spread to all the right fingers, the palm of your hand, and the back of the right hand. Breathful awareness throughout the whole right hand, right arm. Breathful awareness up that right arm into your neck and throat. Breathful awareness up into the skull, the back of the head, the place where the spine meets the skull. Breathful awareness around your ears, your temples. Sliding that awareness out into the forehead. Breathful awareness around your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, and the space between the upper and lower jaw. Breathful awareness into your teeth, your tongue, your lips. Maybe bringing a gentle smile into your face. Breathful awareness into the effect of bringing a smile into your face. Full body breath, full body awareness. Front body, back body, left side, right side, center. Full body breath, full body awareness. And as you're ready, move slowly. I want to invite you to stay in this grounded, present, breathful awareness meditation as we begin to move into movements. You might slide the hands forward. Inhale as you exhale, lift from the navel and unfold your legs. You can try to stay moving slowly, keeping that calm sense of prana or life force energy with you. Move anything aside that you need to. Make the hands strong underneath the shoulders. Soften your heart down between the shoulders towards the earth. Inhale and turn the toes under, and exhale, lift from the hips, up and back, downward dog. Pull from the hips and the core as much as you can, really drawing the weight out of the hands. And you can try to stay with full body breath, full body awareness, moving very slowly as needed in order to find relative ease in the challenge of moving directly into downward dog. Full body breath, full body awareness. Relax the neck and give the head a little nod or roll around. A couple more breaths. Inhale and pull back in your downward dog. And exhale, lift from the navel and ripple forward into plank. Heels right over the balls of the feet, shoulders right over wrists. As needed, lower the knees down. As able, pull hands and feet towards one another to engage in the core. Lift your ears to shoulder height. Lift the lower ribs into the back body. Reach the tailbone out through the heels and the navel towards your face. Long, slow, deep breaths here. A few more. Again, as needed, take pause on the knees or on your forearms. Just a couple more breaths. And follow your next exhale to shift forward and lower down to the earth. Slow and steady. You could always lower the knees if you need to. And point your toes straight back. Press through the balls of the tops of the feet. Stretch the legs back. Push through pubic bone and sacrum. And bring the hands under the shoulders. Really press your pubic bone into the earth. And you might take a moment here to just roll the shoulders around. Roll your head around a little bit and just investigate any stickiness in the neck and shoulders. Beautiful. And then with the hands under the shoulders, spread those fingers wide and pull on the earth. Get the elbows and shoulders down the back as much as you can. Keep pressing strong into the legs, back and down. Lift the navel and drag your heart forward. Inhale, open into cobra. Any edge that doesn't make the shoulders shrug up. And then exhale, drag your heart forward and down to the earth. Let's pulse in and out of this. If you'd prefer to just hold it, of course you can. Otherwise, just warming up the spine in a friendly way, pulsing in and out with the breath. One more breath cycle. We'll do about 5 or 6 breaths for all of these first poses, looking for longer holds or longer time in and out of them to find the fullness of them. So come on down, and we're going to move into side planks. So first I want to invite you into a forearm side plank. So bring that right forearm across the front of the chest. Elbow a little forward of the shoulder. Pull on that forearm, drag the heart forward, and then we're going to come into this first one nice and mellow. So you can just roll over to the side. Again, press into that bottom forearm, scoop the shoulder blade down the back. Top fingers could push in. Top foot can press into the earth to lift you up. Top foot could stay there, or maybe stack the legs up. Top hand could come to the hip, up to the sky, or long overhead. Wherever feels good for you, holding or pulsing in and out for more breaths or so. Ears back over the shoulders. Last breath cycle. Take your time, lower back down, and take Sphinx pose or Cobra and roll those shoulders out. I'm just going to flip around, which you're welcome, of course, to flip around, or just come down to center. And when you're ready, we'll roll over to second side. Again, elbow a little forward of the shoulder, scoop that shoulder blade down the back, lift your heart. Activate the feet, press through them. Front fingers can support you, top fingers can support you in front, and then step that top foot down, push in, lift from the core, lengthen out. Maybe stack the feet up, maybe the foot stays there, maybe top hand comes to sky, or reaches overhead long. Slide the ears back over the shoulders, maybe lift the corners of your mouth, and deep full breaths. 4 more. Take your time. Next inhale or so, reach that top arm forward and back down. Sphinx or cobra or hands on the floor, and just rest the head and roll the shoulders around. And take your time as inspired. Roll those shoulders down the back. Inhale, open cobra. Exhale back into child's pose. Push the hips back in deep, full breaths here into your low back. You might give a little wiggle wag of your tail there. Inhale the arms out in front of you, hands as wide as the shoulders. Spread those fingers wide, big breath in. Lift up and turn the toes under. And exhale, up and back, downward dog. Pull back from the core, really try to get the weight out of the hands. Spread those fingers, claw the fingertips, and even play with lifting your wrists up here. Just shifting a little side to side up onto one set of fingertips and then the other. And keep that weight pulling back, the core pulling back, weight out of the hands. And step the feet together and pivot over into right side vashisthasana or side plank pose. Options, come back to the same plank we were in before if this isn't for you for any reason. Scoop that bottom shoulder blade down. Reach out through the tailbone, lift through the navel and the heart. Top arm can come straight up or reach forward, about 4 more breaths. Reach forward overhead, so you've got a long side body extension, yeah. And keep reaching that top arm now overhead and then down to the earth. Pull back from the core, down dog. Rest as needed or lengthen back from core with the big toes touching. And again, pivot over into second side vashisthasana, side plank. Reach the tailbone out through the heels. Lift your navel, lift your heart, and top arm to the sky or overhead, making a long side body line. Deep full breaths for 4. Inhale, stretch that top arm forward. Exhale, hand down, pull back from the core, long spine. Lengthen out. Inhale, stretch there as you exhale. Let's begin to swing the hips side to side. And as you take the weight off of one foot, step it forward a bit. Take the weight off the other foot, step it forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to find this. And then pause in a forward fold with knees bent as much as you need. Hold the elbows and stretch the arms long. A little wiggle of the shoulders there as you hold the elbows. Relax the neck. Relax the mouth. And keep the leg muscles very strong so you don't get dizzy. Let's take 2 or 3 breaths holding the head. Interlace the hands behind the base of the skull and hug the head with your forearms. Use the weight of the arms, the weight of the head to traction your spine long. Knees bent as much as you like, straightened as you're able. Bowing in. Imagine any tension or busyness just dripping out of your spine. Out through your head. Down into the earth. You float the arms down. Let's wrap the arms around the outside of the legs. Cross the wrists behind you and hold your shins. Bend the knees as much as you need. And rest the chest on the thighs. And then as you're able, straighten the legs as much as you can. Relax the neck. Last breath or so. Big inhale, hug your feet to the earth. Unwind the arms and push your fingertips into your shins. Lengthen the spine out. Lift the shoulders as much as you can to the height of the hips. Reach hips back, heart forward, shoulders on the back. Again, here, knees can be bent as much as you need. Deep, full breaths. If you're not at the front of the mat, step there as you fold in and step the right foot forward. Pour the weight into the right foot, pick the left foot up. Slow and steady, press that left foot way back and land the foot. Adjust as you need to so that the front knee is directly over the ankle. The back heel is stretching back, and pull on the earth to reach your heart forward. Shoulder blades down the back, heart forward. Inhale, lengthen out, and exhale, melt the back knee and head down. Inhale, open up that lunge. And then as you exhale next, push into the front leg, straighten it out, maybe a little, maybe a lot, maybe even draw the toes back. And pulse with your breath. Inhale, forward lunge. Exhale, melt the back knee down. Inhale, open lunge. Exhale, push that front leg straight, towards straight, maybe draw the toes back. If the earth is far away here, please put blocks under your hands or something. Inhale, lengthen, melt. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend, hips back. Let's go 2 more pulses through this little sequence. Lunge, melting, lunge, extension. 1 more time. Let your breath lead. Again, full body breath, full body awareness. Take your time as you inhale next back into the lunge. Exhale, pull the back foot up into the core. Level your hips out. Hug muscles to bones, maybe lift the shoulders to hip height. Warrior 3. Two more breaths. Inhale as you exhale, step the feet together, root down through the feet. Inhale, open wide at the top, gather up, roll or fly up. Exhale, center and focus in. And take pause here, hands to heart, heart lifted. Feel your heartbeat, your breath, that life force energy. Use your mind to channel it to your healing, your strength, your offering to someone or somewhere in the world that needs it. Imagine that nourishing on all levels, deep in and rippling out. At the front of the mat, continuing with this breath, full body prayer, if you will. Inhale, lift heart to sky and sink the seat down and back. Utkatasana, weight into the heels, weight into the tailbone, low ribs pull back. Exhale towards the height of the knees. Follow your inhale to press and rise, standing back bend. Exhale, swan dive, heart leads forward. Inhale, fingers to shins, hop forward, fold shoulders on the back, spine long, knees can always bend as much as you need. And then as you exhale, melt the spine, rounding over the legs, straightening them as much as you can, bow in. And pour the weight into the left leg or your second side. Pick that right knee up into the core, foot up, and then press the foot straight back at hip height. Inhale. Exhale, bend that standing knee and stand back as far as you can. Finding that low lunge or medium lunge here. Hug in. Again, hands to blocks or earth. Front knee right over the ankle. Back heel stretch back as far as you can. Pull on the earth, heart forward, heel back, face chest open. Inhale there as you exhale, melt that back knee down, head down. Inhale, open lunge. Exhale, push into the front foot, pull the hip back, maybe pull the toes back. With your breath, inhale, open lunge. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, extension. Soft jaw, lots of muscular action in the legs. Breathing your way through lunge and melting. Breathing your way through extension and bowing in. Your breath leads. You've got a couple more cycles here. Maybe one more. Last breath or so. Inhale forward into the lunge, heel underneath. Exhale, shift forward, pull the back foot up into the core. Level the hips out side to side. Reach through back heel and out through the head. Long, long spine, hips level. Shoulders on the back. Warrior 3 with your breath. Steadying the breath even if there's wobbling in the body. Just noticing. Last couple breaths. Follow your exhale, step the feet together, hands down. Inhale, grow the arms to the sky. And exhale, find Tadasana, steady, center, focus. Feeling the earth of your body, excuse me, the sky of your body. Where they meet in the fire of the life force. Your breath mingling with the breath of all who've ever lived and ever will. Your breath shared with the trees and all the breathing creatures. Your breath illuminating your heart's light shining your yes out into the world. Full body breath, full body awareness. Feel your feet at the front of the mat. Slowly lift your heart to the sky as you sink the seat down. Again, weight into the heels and the tailbone. Pull the lower ribs back. Sink down towards the height of the knees. And pour the weight into the right foot. Lift the left knee up to your elbows, hands together. Inhale here, and as you exhale, push the heel back. Arms could fly back. Inhale here as you exhale, step way back, high lunge. You can always pause, hands to hips and square up. Root down. When you're ready, arms up. 5 or 6 breaths here. Maybe you hook thumbs or clasp hands and pull to work the shoulders together. Shine the back heel back and squeeze that left glute a little bit so you get a little more smile, a little more wrap of that left psoas there. And again here, see about pulling those lower ribs back. Find any breathful edge of back bend, a couple more breaths. Big inhale as you exhale, pivot the back heel down and open the arms out to the sides. Pull back from the backhand until you feel that your head is balanced right over the pelvic bowl. Roll the palms up. You could even lift the hands up higher so the shoulders really roll down the back. Squeeze the shoulders on the back. Look out over that front hand as you keep the hands open wide. Front knee deep, right over that ankle. Couple more breaths. And then pull back from that backhand even more. Backhand down the back leg. Push in and reach that front arm up out of the waist. Deep full side body breath here. You could look up at the top hand or down at the back foot or straight forward as you like. Lengthen the breath out as much as you can. Again, full body breath. Full body awareness. A couple more breaths. Follow the end of your next exhale to lift from your arches and from the deep core and come on forward, even reach forward a bit. Bring that elbow down onto or inside the front thigh, press wide. Anchor into the outside of the back foot and reach through the fingertips. Long, long side body breath. Few more breaths. Smooth them out. Follow the breath through the body. Welcome the breath even more fully into any areas of contraction. Big inhale as you exhale, pull up from the top hand, lift those arches, lift from the core, straighten the front leg, and then inhale, look forward and reach as far forward as you can, deepening that groin, and then fingers down to shin, block or earth, and lay back once more from the top shoulders. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Stay with that, or maybe you play with a little neck shoulder release here and reach the top arm back as you melt that bottom ear down towards the shoulder. And take a little roll out through the head and the arm with a soft jaw. Another breath or two. Follow an inhale to stretch that top arm long. Pull back up from the hand as you swoop around, lift up back into warrior two. Inhale as you exhale, push into the bent knee, foot or the front leg, and open up into superstar or Tadasana. Hug feet to earth, arches are lifted. Squeeze shoulders on the back. Heart is lifted. All the musculature of the body is lifting up and in towards center. Breathe and repeat your heart's yes here. Your I am. Feel yourself. Child of the universe, star of being, shining bright. Breathing your light out into the world this day, this year. Receiving the light of the cosmos, the bright sun as the days slowly get longer. The bright moon as we move towards a full moon this weekend. And again, here you could lift the palms up or the hands up higher so the shoulders relax more as needed. A couple more breaths here. Everything is very strong. The knees are soft. You can take any little wiggles there you like, and then as you like, follow an exhale, arms down and in, or lace the hands behind you. Pull on your palms or hook on your thumbs or whatever hold you've got on a strap or something. Use that pull on whatever you're holding to squeeze the shoulders on the back, and then pull it down and find any breathful edge of back bend. So if you do move towards the back bend, we really want to zip up the front body, lifting from the navel, from the heart, lengthening out. Courageous heart, open to sky, breathe wide across the wings of your heart. Last breath or so here. Feel those feet strong, full body breath. Inhale, lifted heart, and exhale, heart reaches forward, bow in, legs stay strong, knees can bend as much as you need, and forward fold. Pull that clasp or hold of the hands up overhead and towards the earth. Relax your neck. And here, again, you could do any little wiggle or sway with the head rolling around, the shoulders rolling around, or squeezing the hands up overhead and then towards the earth, like you're milking any tension out of the shoulders here. Imagine it drip, drip, dripping away to the earth. Letting go. Letting go. Arms could stay up like that, or you could slide the hands to the low back. Great moment to give your low back a little massage, or slide the hands down the legs, give your legs a little massage. Last couple breaths here. Optionally, you could hold the ankles, feet, or the earth behind you and draw the spine longer down into the earth. Please stay there longer if you like, or we'll go through vinyasa. Walk towards that right foot or your front foot again. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, step back plank. Inhale your plank. Exhale, shift forward, slow and steady to earth or chaturanga. Follow your inhale up, dog or cobra. Really work the shoulders on the back. And your exhale, up and back, downward dog. Inhale, pull back from the core, long, long spine. Exhale, bend into the knees and hop or step forward. I'm going to switch orientation. As in the forward fold. Full body breath, full body awareness. Hug feet to earth. Hug muscles, root to rise and roll or fly up. Take your time at the top, open wide and gather up. And exhale, center and focus in, breathe. Your heart, your heartbeat, your yes to life, your I am. And keep lifting through the heart, reach the arms up. As you're ready at the front of the mat, sink low, lengthening through tailbone. And slow and steady, pour the weight into the left foot, bring the hands to heart and elbows and knee together. Inhale, and as you exhale, press back through warrior three. Inhale as you exhale, step way back, high lunge. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, open that back heel up. So warrior two stance, back foot parallels with the back of the mat, front knee deep and wide. Roll the palms up so the shoulder blades roll down. Again, you can lift the hands higher so the shoulders can relax down. And then pull back from the back hand as much as you need to get the spine in a nice neutral alignment. Look out over that front hand and pull the hands back to shoulder width there. Look out over the hand and breathe your yes, your intention, your offering. A couple more breaths. Pull back from that top hand, even more way back, and back hand down. That back leg push in and reach and rise. That left arm up overhead. Long side body, front knee deep and wide. Top arm reaches back. You can look towards that top hand or down at the bottom foot. Full body breath. Full body awareness. A few more breaths. Big inhale. As you exhale, pull up and reach forward a bit. Elbow down to that thigh. Hand could be inside on the floor or floating as you press in there. Roll bottom ribs, face chest to the sky. Really anchor into the outside of that back foot and reach the fingers forward, long side body line. Breathe into the bottom tip of that lung there as much as you can. Deep, full breath. A couple more. Big inhale, follow your exhale, lift from the arches, strong core, pelvic floor. Inhale as you come up, straighten that front leg and reach as far forward as you can, deep, deep groin. And at the edge there, fingertips down to earth or a block. Lay back from the top shoulder. Ears slide back in line with the shoulders. Breath full in Trikonasana here. Or reach that top arm back. Let the bottom ear float down to that bottom shoulder, and then a slow, gentle roll of the top arm of your head. Soft jaw, breathing that neck shoulder release. Lengthen out, last 2 breaths. And take your time, following the inhale to bend back into that knee. Pull up from the top hand back through warrior 2. Inhale as you exhale, parallel the feet. Squeeze to center. Bend the knees gently, just a little wiggle room in the knees. Everything else hugging strong in, up, into the heart and shining out. Heart stay still right now. So you don't have to. You could stay in your superstar here, or you could turn heels in, toes out, and sink in, and begin to move into little side lunges. And this could be up high, more of a dance, or you could come down to the earth with that if you'd prefer. Sink in and draw the opposite toes up. And of course, even down low, you might pick the hands up, make it more of a dance. Find the young, find the joy, breathe your yes, I am. And at any point, you can come back to center, parallel the feet, give your shoulders a little shimmy, head a little nod or roll around. You can stay with bending the knees, give your booty a little shimmy shake out there. What feels good for you? Another 6 breaths or so. Beautiful, everyone. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. And if you'd like, move through vinyasa or just step through to lying on the back. Come to lay down on your back. Excuse me. As you come to lay down, hug your feet to the earth, muscles to bones. And give yourself a nice little rock and roll around there. Thank you, body. Nice job, body. Feeling all that aliveness. Hug it in. Imagine it sinking in to anywhere that could use healing, nourishment, comfort, soothing. Thank you, body. And then as you like, land the feet to the earth and have the arms in any way that get the shoulders strongly rooted into the earth. Root into your heels, squeeze your booty a bit, lift your hips, lower back, middle back, upper back, chest, lift your chin. Keep that chin lifted as you exhale, ripple down, upper, middle, lower, hips, pour the pelvis away and scoop it back up. Waves of breath. Waves of spine. Optionally, you could put a block under your hips and rest, and under your sacrum and rest in a supported bridge. For more challenge, last 4 breaths or so, ripple up and pull up from that right heel. Ripple back down, keeping ribs and hips connected. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, down. Switch. And inhale up into bridge. Again, this could be supported with a block under the sacrum. You could squeeze a block between the thighs and pour it down, or imagine that you are, to get more space in there. Or if you're so inspired and have the energy today, you're welcome to take this into full Urdhva Dhanurasana or back bend. You've got about 5 or 6 more breaths in any back bend or heart opening position of your choice. Try to lengthen and smooth that breath out. A couple more breaths. And any inhale, walk the feet out, remove the block if you have one, and ripple on down to the earth. As you come down with the knees bent, step your feet as wide as your mat, and inhale, stretch the arms up overhead, reach both knees to one side. And exhale, pull the navel back, knees through center. Inhale, knees to the other side, stretch it out. Exhale through center. Your breath leads. Side to side. And stay with the side to side as you like. Excuse me. Or, as you like, pull the elbows down to shoulder height, and when the knees go to one side, kick the opposite foot across. Pull the feet back wide to the floor, knees to the other side, kick that top foot across. Really keep your shoulders pinned here so that this is shoulders and core work. And for more core work here, do not land the feet, but keep the feet lifted. Follow your breath. Strong exhales. I don't know why the shoulders want to help so bad in this movement, but we really want to try to help the shoulders not help us and keep them pinned down. Part of the reason often is that tightness, really, of the connection between the shoulders and the waist. All the musculature there that doesn't get stretched a lot. Continue with the rock or kick side to side as you like, or anytime you move to one side, maybe kick that foot out and grab the knee or the foot and shift that hip down and come into a twist. Optionally, you could have both knees bend, both knees together, or bottom leg could extend down long, or bend the bottom knee, reach down for that bottom foot. So lots of options there. Very mellow twist or twisted root, and lift and turn the head away from the top leg as far as you can onto that ear. Breathe that rotation in your spine. Extend those exhales. Last breath or so. Please stay longer if your body asks you to. When you're ready to come back, bend both knees so that top ankle comes over the bottom thigh above the knee. Pick up the setup of the legs there and interlace the hands behind the bottom thigh. Pull that bottom thigh back towards center as you ease the top thigh away with your elbow. Flex those top toes back strongly. And soft jaw, soft tongue, Feel free to rock and roll that around. Play with the isometrics there. Or if you'd like to, more back body line, maybe with that more grounding, depending on how talkative your hamstrings are. But possibly extend the lower leg up. Take a walk up it over the top ankle and draw that lower leg overhead towards the earth, possibly towards plow variation. And then slide the legs long overhead. Inhale. Slowly squeeze the legs together as you roll out through the spine. And take your time when you're ready. Feet back to the earth, knees bent, elbows out to the side from the shoulders, knees side to side. And stay and play with that once more, or as inspired, kick across. So again, stay with the yummy. Slowly build the strength into deeper core. If you'd like, even squeezing the legs together all the way to the knees. And then from the knee, extend that top leg out. And stay with that as you like, or kick over to one side, grab a hold of that knee or foot, shift that top hip down, bottom leg could extend straight out, or both knees stay together, more mellow, possibly you bend the bottom knee, reach down for the foot, and kick through both feet. Lengthen the spine and rotate the neck to look away from that top leg as much as you can. Roll onto that ear and soften the jaw, getting that release for the neck there. Shoulders are rooting as much as they can. Extend your exhales. Maybe make some noise there. Vibrate, tone it, side out. Maybe another breath or two here, more if your body asks for it. When you're ready to come out, both knees bend, cross that top ankle over the bottom thigh, and pick the setup of the legs up, interlace behind that bottom thigh, between the legs with that left hand, all right. And then pull bottom thigh in, ease top thigh away as you really flex that foot, straight, strong ankle, soft jaw, and rock and roll it. Breathful body. As you are, add anything you like. If you did on the other side, extend the bottom leg up and walk over the top leg of that bottom leg, drawing it towards you as you curl into it, maybe into plow variation. And please stay there as you like, or slowly unwind again, straight legs. Squeeze the legs together. Try to resist that roll down as much as you can, one vertebra at a time. Until the sacrum lands, bend the knees. Reach for your ankles or feet. Hold around the front of the ankles or over the tops of the feet. Use the elbows to press your thighs wide. Pull the knees down. Press the heels to the sky. Happy baby. And if you need more low back release here, or just because it's a nice therapeutic thing to do, elbows press wide, knees pull down, heels press up, and at the same time, try to get the sacrum down and the low back curve up. Knees down, heels up, sacrum down, lumbar up. Soft mouth. You can just play with those opposite actions or isometrics, or rock the baby here as you like, massaging into the back and just finding your mellow, that aliveness and ease in your body. Full body breath, full body awareness. Please stay with this as you like and listen in, see if that baby has any images or senses about what else you want or need before final resting. Or here's an option. Possibly bring your feet together, let the knees go wide, and hold your ankles. Palms down, holding over the tops of the ankles here. You could curl up to get them maybe. And then while holding the ankles, slowly roll the head and shoulders back down and let the feet and knees go as heavy, heavy, heavy towards the earth in the opposite direction as you can. Soft mouth. Play with that heavy legs. Holding, so you're tractioning neck and shoulders, and then slow and steady with the soft jaw, turn the head as far as you can to one side, head on the earth, and get that neck shoulder tractioning release. Stay as you like, reset as needed, or just slowly roll the head to the other side. And stay with that as you like. When you're done, maybe just release feet to the floor and rest feet together, knees wide. If your legs are floating at all, you could take your hands in fists, bring them under the heads of your femurs, and then roll the shoulders on the back and rest. Optionally, of course, you could put pillows or blocks under your legs and let the palms roll open. Or just unfurl yourself gently, slowly into Shavasana or any final resting shape. Take pause in any final resting shape, including a meditative seat that feels good for you. If there's any residual fidgetiness or busyness in the body there, then inhale, give it a little hug, give it a big inside hug, and squeeze muscles to bones around that tension and exaggerate it. And take an extra sip of inhale and hold it, and then exhale, melt, 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 and let go. Give your body heavy and relaxed to the earth. Of course, if you need to, do that all again. Feel that your muscles and bones are held. supported. Release any tension or efforting there that you don't need. Notice that you're being breathed. And simply observe the way life lifes itself through you, the way the divine kisses and blesses you with life force, the way that you are that divine itself, flowing in and out of form, receiving and letting go with ease and grace. Receiving and giving back effortlessly. Simply observe, rise and fall of breath, rise and fall of thought and perception. Rest and spacious awareness. Notice your body of earth, kissed and blessed by the sky, integrating the energy of your practice, healing, renewing. Invite your breath into your heart, deepen and lengthen your breath. Breathe and repeat your yes, I am, your yes to life. Imagine that brilliance of your yes to life shining out through your body into all the cells. And as inspired, begin to wiggle through fingers and toes. Sparkle out into the world. As inspired, begin to stretch and spiral and move in any way that the breath leads you to move. Eventually make your way to one side and take pause to give yourself a hug and thanks and loving appreciation there. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. And follow any inspiration back up to any easy seat, eyes closed, awareness inward. Notice the energy that's present for you. Again, your connection to earth, awareness into the feet and the legs. Notice the sensations and what's different now than earlier. Maybe it's more present, warmer, more tingles, or whatever it might be for you. Notice your hips and pelvis, your spine and torso, your shoulders and arms, your neck and face and head. Full body breath, full body awareness. And I highly encourage you to sit and rest a while in the meditation of just breath, body, awareness, of course, with that noticing the rise and fall of thought and perception without needing to do anything about it. Or if you would like, we have some people recovering here today from sicknesses, and I want to invite a little soothing into the breathing system, particularly in the face and the nervous system by way of the head and the vagus nerve. So you can simply meditate on your breath, even mute me, or bring your thumbs, the pads of your thumbs, to the place where the eye meets the bridge of the nose, the eye circle, the bony circle of the eye, not the eyeball. And you'll feel there's a tender spot in there, up and into that little crevice or kind of corner on either side of the bridge of the nose and the deep inside of the brow bone. Give a little pressure with tiny circles. It's a very small, fairly sensitive area. A little pressure, tiny little circles, and breathe. And then from here, you might take your first finger over the top of the eyebrow with the thumb underneath the eyebrow and pull out along the eyebrows, all the way out through the temples. And then let's come to the pads of the fingers at the temples and circle. Soft jaw. Let your jaw hang and pull down from the temples through the jaw. You might pause in the center of the jaw there and circle. And then you might take your thumb under the edge of the jawbone there and pull forward with the fingers and the thumb out towards the chin. And just kind of throw that away. And we'll come to either side of the nose, about maybe midway. Palpate around until you find a tender spot, and that's when you know you've got it. So it's below the cheekbone, and there's kind of a little soft spot there, a little divot. And a little pressure again with tiny circles into this. And you can palpate through that. And pushing in and up can be nice. And then we're going to move from here again beneath the cheekbone and out like you're drawing a big, big smile on your face, out underneath that cheekbone into the jaw. Massage there at the jaw. And this time, let's take that from the jaw back, just below and behind the earlobe. There's a nubby bone there. Little press, little circle into that. And then let's pull that down the sides of the neck. You can kind of scoop the fingers and kind of squeegee along the sides of the neck there, up and down a little bit. And then come to the top of the shoulders whenever you're ready, scooping the fingers behind the shoulders and then squeegee forward, pulling slow and gentle down and in over the tops of the shoulders there. And then let's take that down the side bodies, down to the earth, emptying out. Maybe roll the head and neck and shoulders around for a moment. And we'll bring the thumbs to either side of the base of the skull, where the skull meets the spine, and then palpate outward until you feel the first set of nubby bones there. And we'll give a little massage around those bones, again looking for tender spots, and that's where we want to focus our attention. And then if you like, you could slide the hands down there again and beneath those bones into the little soft, mushy or tender, knotty spots, whatever they might be for you. And just again, massage down the neck and maybe a little further back this time. And feel where it feels good. Soft mouth. And out to the tops of the shoulders whenever you're ready. You can do that a few times if you like, really squeegeeing, scooping in and forward. Have the mouth soft as you do. And at any point down, out to the sides, down to the earth, and shake your hands out. And then just pause and notice if there's any other touch or breath or movement the body needs before you're done. Maybe hold your hands if you don't get any other signal from the body and the belly and the heart, listening inward. What is needed? What is wanted? And breathe your yes, I am, your intention, your heart's light. Of course, listening in and taking action as requested by your body mind. Otherwise, just giving thanks now to the divine, to the great mystery, to that which breathes us. And giving thanks to yourself, your higher self, spirit, infinite self, to your conscious self, your present embodied self, your ego, your personality, all that has shown up for practice today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And if you'd like, hands to your heart and bowing into your heart, to that light within you, and to that very same light within all beings, within one another. Thank you. Thank you for being present here, dear Kula. Thank you for practicing. Thank you to all those who practice with us throughout all time and space. Namaste. And thank you, Mama Earth, great planet. And Happy New to all of you. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or requests ever. I'm going to stop the recording now and have a wonderful whatever's next to you. Drink lots of water. On cue. There you go.